Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jimmy, and today we'll take a look at the Engwe X26 e-bike. Now this thing is a beast. It has massive performance as well as a huge presence for on-road as well as off-road. It has a peak power performance of 1200 watts. You have up to 93 miles of range. This one is a foldable e-bike with triple suspension where the frame is made out of aluminum alloy. Now you do have two options of the X26. You can either get this with a single battery or dual battery. Now the one that I have here is a dual battery, which means that battery number one is a 48 volt 19.2 amp hour, and then the secondary battery is a 48 volt 10 amp hour. So the one that's actually set in the seat is your main battery at 19.2 amp hours. And if you get that dual battery option, you'll have the other one sitting in the frame, giving you that additional 10 amp hour, giving you a total of 29.2. So with that said, if you do go for that single battery, you'll have a range of 62 miles, but you'll have that up to 93 miles with the dual battery. Now there are several things that stand out with this bike. It could be the design, it could be the triple suspensions, it could be the dual batteries, but my guess are those fat tires that you see. Now Engwe makes the X26, the X24, and the X20, and it's based off of the size of the tires. So because this is the X26, the tires are 26 by 4 inches. If you need one just a little bit shorter or a little bit smaller of tire size, you can go with the Engwe X24, which is 24 inch by 4 inch fat tires, or you can even go all the way down to the X20, which will feature those 20 inch by 4 inch tires. So happening right now is Engwe's 10th anniversary, and I will place this link below the video inside the description if you'd like to have a chance of winning one of the 200 free prizes. Now they're giving away 6 brand new e-bikes, 9 $500 bike coupons, 30 $100 battery coupons, and 155 cable combination locks. Now they're getting this done in 3 different drawings. The first one already happened on April 14th. This next one is coming up here on April 21st, and then the last one being April 28th. So it is a very limited time happening on the 21st and 28th of April. And down here you can see the breakdown of the prizes giving away for these drawings. Now you're also able to unlock the limited anniversary box worth $199 with a purchase of $650 or more. So a few of their options that they're giving you here, which is some of their brand new bikes, is the Engine Pro 2.0, where you can read the specs. You can also learn more. They also have the Engwe L20 2.0. Again, the specs, again, you can also learn more by clicking there. And then the Engwe E26. And again, the specs and also where you can learn more. Now, the one that we're talking about in today's video is down over here, which is the X26. So again, I will be placing this link below the video inside the description if you'd like to have a chance of winning one of these 200 prizes. And all you would have to do is just put in your email here and hit submit. Now, I do want to give a big thank you to Engwe for sending out the X26 for review. This is not a paid nor sponsored video, but for transparency purposes, I did receive their X26 e-bike in exchange for my honest review, and then later given the link for their 10th anniversary celebration for all of you guys to sign up to have a chance to win one of their 200 prizes. And so far, I am enjoying the ride. Now let's talk about that triple suspension. Now this is not just on the Engwe X26, it's also on the X24 and the X20. Now this is where you have triple suspension for the ultimate support. Now a lot of e-bikes either have one or no suspension at all. So here you have a triple shock absorption system that includes the front hydraulic shock. You also have the middle mechanical shock and a rear air shock absorber. Now the Engwe X26 is equipped with hydraulic disc brakes. It has a max speed of 31 miles per hour. And again, the peak power performance at 1200 watts, which 1000 is sustained. Now let's take a look at the handlebar controls. So on the left-hand side, you have your throttle along with the horn. There is your power button. You also have the positive and negative to change the power modes. You have lights as well as that information button in the middle. Now the information button in the middle, you're able to toggle what you are viewing on your screen. So you can take a look at the trip distance. You also have power usage, your trip time, your max speed, as well as the average speed, and then the total distance ridden on the bike. Now, taking a look at levels 1 through 5 for how fast you can go with each level, this will differ a little bit between your weight and also the road conditions, but level 1 will get you up to right around 5.8 miles per hour, level 2 is up to right around 9.7 miles per hour, and then level 3 getting you right around 13.4 miles per hour. And now to level 4 and level 5. So for level 4, I was able to get up to 22.1 miles per hour. And then for level 5, I got up to 28.6 miles per hour. Now again, it depends on the road situation. I think I was going up a slight little slant here, so I wasn't able to get fully to 31 miles per hour. But the nice thing with the X26 is that you do have cruise control. So as you are holding on to the throttle for a good amount of time, it'll actually keep you at the speed that you're supposed to be at for that level. And don't forget, you are able to go a little bit quicker by pedaling with those pedals and that 8-gear shifter on the right-hand side. And then we have another feature that is called pedestrian mode. So when you're done riding, or maybe you can't ride, when you get off your bike, you can press and hold on the negative button on the bottom, that minus button, and it will go at a pedestrian speed. So this way, instead of you pushing the bike, it'll actually just assist it and go at a pedestrian walking speed. Now, as I mentioned in this video, you can get the X26 as a single or dual battery. So this one here is a dual battery currently connected into the frame, which is the smaller battery, and we're sitting at 66%. So let's just state that maybe it fully depleted all the way down to 0. All I have to do is take off the connector from the frame, put it underneath the seat, which this right here is the main bigger battery at 19.2 amp hours. And here we'll see that we went from the 66% all the way back up to 100. Now, in order for you to access that second battery that's in the frame, again, this is the one that's smaller, you have to fold it up, pull it out with the key, and then this is where and how you can charge that 10 amp hour battery. Now, I would suggest always using the one underneath the seat, as that one's easier and quicker to charge. But if you want to make sure you have that additional second battery in the frame fully charged, you take it out and you plug it in. It's very simple to put back in and fold back up. Now, speaking of folding this bike, this thing is really not practical if you have to fold it every single day, but it is foldable to put into your vehicle. But this thing is a beast. It weighs 96 pounds, so it is hard to fold up. And also, it doesn't really have an area to really kind of sit safely when it is folded. Other than that, you'd pretty much have to lay it on its side, but again, you do have the option to get it folded. Now, if you do want to move the seat up or down to access your battery back there, it does come with a key, so this way you can lock it so no one messes with changing the height of your seat. The X26 does come with lights in the front and as well as the back. Now, one thing I noticed is that when it is super bright outside, my front headlamp does not turn on. So I don't know if that's just my situation or if that's all of them by design. But when it is getting a little bit dim or dark, you do have a super high beam in the very front of your bike so you can see everything in front of you. And also in the back of the bike, you do have your brake light. So you have a light being there so everybody can see you. And then anytime you press the brake, it will illuminate brighter, just like the average everyday car. Now, there's even another light in the back that when you turn on your battery underneath the seat, you do have the light that'll be there sitting for you as well. When the bike is folded all the way down, the most safe spot for it is on its complete side, and this is the size of the bike completely folded to fit inside your vehicle. So my thoughts and review of the Engwe X26 e-bike is that this thing is a beast. If you're looking for a bike that can get you all around on-road and off-road, you're not afraid of speed, you're not afraid of the size, this thing is perfect for you. The only downside to this is going to be the folding capabilities. It's not really a good folding bike if you're in city and you're trying to bring it up and down stairs, if you're trying to put it on buses. This thing will get you around by itself. The only purpose for folding is to get access of that secondary battery in the frame, so this way you can charge it up and have that additional range. Everything else is positives when it comes down to the comfortability, how smooth it is, the fat tires, the triple suspension, the fast speed of up to 31 miles per hour, and also the max range of 93 miles if you have dual battery. So this thing is comfortable. I do suggest this, unless if you're in town and you have to have the convenience of folding. This thing is super heavy and it's really meant to get access of that battery. Again, thank you for Engwe for sending out the X26 e-bike. I love this thing so far. It gets me all around my city and town, either for business or just for fun. So hopefully you guys appreciated this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely, you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.